Hola clase, my name is Lady Hernandez, your instructor, and today I'm going to talk about the present progressive. Now, the present progressive is used in English and in Spanish, but the use of the present progressive in Spanish is a little bit more restricted than in English. Okay, so in Spanish, it's only used for ongoing actions, okay, only for things that are happening at the moment. In English, you can use the present progressive for actions that happen for a long period of time or even for the future. But in Spanish, it's only on the present for things that are happening at the moment. Okay, so it is formed with two verbs. With the present tense of estar, which is yo estoy, tú estás, él está, ella está, nosotros estamos, ustedes están, ellos, ellas están. So the present tense of estar plus the present participle. The present participle ends in ando or yendo. Okay, the equivalent in English is the ing. Okay, so if in English you're going to say I am studying, in Spanish you're going to say yo estoy estudiando. Okay, we're going to see how to form the present progressive and the irregulars. I'm going to share my screen so I can show you. Okay, so in this sentence, los señores Díaz están hablando con la empleada del hotel. Están hablando, it's my present progressive, an action that is happening at the moment. They are talking with the employee of the hotel. Okay, so we have the present tense of estar, it's están because it's they, and my present participle. How do we know that this is the present participle? Because of the ending, ando. Okay, so remember that in Spanish, we divide the verbs in three groups, okay, depending on the ending. We have the AR verb, which are the verbs that ends in AR, like hablar. We have the ER verbs, verbs that end in ER, and we have the IR verbs, verbs that ends in IR, okay? So to conjugate a verb in the present participle, we need to drop the ending, just like we do with any other tense. So we have hablar, which is to speak. We drop the ending. We have the stem, which is habl, and then we add ando, okay? Ando. So my present participle will be hablando. And then we have comer, which is to eat. Comer is an ER verb. It ends in ER. We drop the ending. We have the stem, com, and then we add yendo, not ando, yendo, okay? I-E-N-D-O. So my present participle will be comiendo. Then we have escribir, which is to write. It ends in IR. After we drop the ending, we have escrib, and then we add yendo, the same as ER. Okay, so yendo, it's for ER and IR verb. So my present participle for escribir will be escribiendo. Okay, they are some irregulars, so I'm going to show you right now. So for ER and IR verbs, when we drop the ending, we have a vowel. Instead of a consonant, we have a vowel. We do not add yendo, like I mentioned before. Yendo, we do not add yendo if it ends in a vowel. We add yendo. Instead of the I, we add a Y. Okay, you see leer, which is to read. We drop the ending. So my stem is le. My last letter is a vowel. So instead of adding yendo, I'm going to add yendo. Okay, so my present participle will be leyendo. Oír, which is to hear. After we drop the ending, we have a vowel. So we add yendo. It will be oyendo. Traer, which is to bring. We drop the ending and we have a vowel. So we add yendo. My present participle, it's trayendo. Okay, and this only happened with ER and IR verbs. If we have an IR verbs, and after we drop the ending, we have a vowel, we add ando, like a normal verb, okay? It only happened with ER or IR verbs. Now, some of the irregulars are ir, which is to go, poder, to be able to, and venir, to come. Okay? So the irregulars conjugations are yendo for ir. For example, estoy yendo a la escuela. I'm going to the store. I'm going to school. Okay, yendo. Poder, it's pudiendo. It's not pudiendo, it's pudiendo. And venir, it's viniendo. Estoy viniendo del trabajo. Now, remember the stem changing verbs, those verbs that when we conjugated, we need to change the vowels of the stem. So if you have an IR verb with a stem change, it also have a stem change in the present progressive. For example, preferir. It ends in an IR, it's an IR verb. It has a stem change from E to IE. So when we conjugate it in the present progressive, we're gonna say prefiriendo. Now, conseguir, which is to obtain or to get, has a stem change from E to I. So when we conjugate it in the present progressive, we're gonna say consiguiendo, not conseguiendo, consiguiendo. And then dormir, which is to sleep, will be durmiendo, because it has a stem change from O to UE. Okay, so we have a stem change in the present progressive only for IR verbs. Okay, so we're gonna do some examples. Here we have la profesora. She's gonna be the subject. She's gonna be doing the actions. So remember, la profesora, it's ella, she. So what is the present tense of the verb estar for she? Yo estoy, tú estás, ella está. So ella está, and then she is eating. What is to eat in Spanish? To eat is comer. But comer is not the present participle. Comer is just the infinitive. So we need to conjugate it. We drop the ending. We have the stem, com, and we add the ending for the present participle, which is, if we go back, we're gonna see that for ER verbs, the ending is yendo. Okay, so ella está comiendo. Okay, we're gonna do one more. Ella está, and then she's dancing. What is to dance in Spanish? It's bailar. Bailar, we drop the ending, and then what do we add? It's an AR verb, so we add ando. Ella está bailando. Okay, just one more. Ella está, and then she's reading. What is to read in Spanish? Leer. So we drop the ending, and then, oh, we have a vowel. So we cannot add yendo. We cannot do that because there are too many vowels together. So we need to add yendo. Ella está leyendo. Okay. But what if instead of ella, it's me doing the action? Let's say studying Spanish. Yo is not está because I am doing the action. So what is the conjugation for yo? For estar? Estoy. Yo estoy. I'm studying Spanish, I'm going to say. So estudiar. We drop the ending. Oh, we have a vowel. But guess what? It's an AR verb. So we don't have the problem. So we just add ando, like normal ending. So yo estoy estudiando español. Now, yo estoy estudiando español is the present progressive. It's not the same as yo estudio español. This is the present tense, okay? Something that I do in my present tense. This is something that I'm doing right now. Yo estoy estudiando español. este semestre. Okay, something that is happening at the moment. Now, what if it's they doing the action? Ellos están estudiando español. They are studying Spanish. Now, what if it's you all doing the action? Están, again, estudiando español. Now, notice that my present participle, which is estudiando, is the same for all of my subjects. It doesn't matter that if I am doing the action, if you are doing the action, if they are doing the action, it's always estudiando. The only thing that changed is my verb to be, which is estar. Yo estoy, tú estás, él está, ella está, tú estás, nosotros estamos, ustedes están, y ellos están. Okay? So my present participle is always the same. Ando, yendo, or yendo. And remember that the equivalent in English is the ing. Okay. And I think that's it. Remember that in Spanish, it's more restricted. We only use the present progressive for ongoing actions, and it is formed with two verbs. The verb estar, conjugated in the present tense, and the present participle, which is the ando, yendo, or yendo verb. Okay, so that's it for today. Nos vemos